Are we recording now?
Now we're recording.
Let me put down my cell phone.
Holy shit. That's going to be cut out because that is vulgar language. and vulgar language is not approved.
Yeah, I don't know. We fucking failed so far.
Yeah.
So you are supposed to do the intro music this week. Did you practice?
No, and I don't practice when it comes from inspiration.
Like when it comes from the heart?
When it comes from the heart, you don't need to practice because love is the only instrument you need.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to say, it's going to be an intro.
Okay.
And after I do it, you're going to have to guess the video game.
You gonna don't ruin copyright.
Dun, 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 dun. Contra, maybe.
Did that sound
Contra? Did it sound like Contra? Not Contra.
And you had to follow it with
Toy Rage.
There it is.
Now I need to do it. No, now I need to do a different game.
Okay. All right.
But I don't know any other game.
All right.
No. How does Skyforge
That's
go?
nothing. That was nothing. That was two notes.
Toy Rage.
I don't know what that is.
Maybe I have to do longer. Toy Rage. Toy Rage.
Is that? All right. Wait.
Nintendo.
I know. I'm Mario 2.
Yeah.
All right. Nice.
Wow. Okay.
Welcome to episode 7.
8.
Nope,
it's 7.
It's still 7.
It's still 7.
Okay. Why did you say 8?
To fuck with you, pretty much. I thought it'd be fun.
I am your host, Andrew Jalecki, and I'm joined by my co-host,
Michael Gingrasso.
Welcome, everybody, to another week of fun, excitement, and raging of toys.
Yes, and first we're going to start with an update on Skyforge. How's that game been going?
I haven't played it since last week.
Ever since that amazing review.
Yeah.
I don't know why you haven't played it. I like the part with the O move and the immortal. I think that was like the best part of the game.
You know what's funny? I turned on my PlayStation. I'm like, okay, I should really play this to get a better feel for it. And then I said, you know what, Andrew? I think you missed the ship. I think no one's gonna play it based off of my review. Maybe somebody else's, but mine, no.
Well, that's what the follow-up is for.
My first impression of the first impression was...
Gave you a bad impression.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I guess that's bad when your own review makes you not want to play a game.
Yes.
When you're the one that's like, last week you're like, oh, I started playing this cool game, Skyforge.
Right.
It's not that bad. You get to equip like weapons.
Yeah, you use weapons and a controller.
And a monk. And did I mention the weapons part? It's great. You can just do whatever you... It's like, wow.
It's like, wow.
I mean,
it's crazy.
That 15-second fake summary of what you did was probably better than your...
Michael.
You were more exciting before.
It was crazy. That was my Christopher Walken.
That was wonderful.
You're welcome.
It needed more cowbell, though, for next time.
Absolutely.
Did you...
I got it. No. It's so gross.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll edit that out.
But I did
Maybe
play...
I won't.
I don't know. It's up to you.
What did you play?
So I got into the closed beta for Marvel Heroes Omega for the PS4.
Now, is that Marvel Heroes?
Yes.
Like rebooted?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm addicted.
The original Marvel Heroes was really good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm addicted. You know why? It's the reincarnation.
Let me stop you.
Okay.
Before you go into this, can we have a little bit of inner sight about last week's Skyforge review?
Okay.
Now, take a deep breath.
I got it.
You sure?
I actually have...
Because I want this to be good.
I have logged hours. Logged hours.
All right, because I want Andrew in 3 days to listen to Andrew now and still want to play.
It's happening.
Okay, and
Go. Okay. So why I really like this game is because when I first got my PlayStation 3, we're going back another generation, but one of the first games that I got for the PlayStation 3 was Marvel Avengers Alliance.
Yeah.
This
is a wonderful game.
A top-down. You can play with a team of 4. Great story, great mechanics, great leveling up system for a Marvel game.
Yeah.
This is that, except it's now online. Story is great. Gameplay is expanded. It gives you a lot more customization. Great leveling up system.
You're banging the table.
I know. I'm excited.
I know how excited you are. You just have to take your arms. You have to take your arms and like pretend you're like a 1970s toy and just move your articulation up like 15 degrees.
I'm sorry. I'm reverting to kindergarten
I know you're Greek,
right now.
but stop being so Italian.
You took hand motions from us too, but that's beside the point.
All right, it's going to make a rub-off joke.
Look, Michael, look into my eyes.
I'm looking into your eyes in the voice of podcast.
I have turned into a kid again with this game. Like, like there's games that bring you back to a previous game that you liked when you were a kid.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting right now. It's a great closed beta. I haven't gotten to the point where I go into raids and bigger battles, but the boards are amazing. The level of detail is great, and I'm addicted. I'm admitting it to the clouds. Yeah. I'm addicted.
Well, Marvel Heroes was a really fun game.
It is.
It just had a lot of like server issues and online issues, and it was just a little choppy. But like in essence, the game was a lot of fun. I played that game pretty hard for like 2 weeks straight.
Yeah.
So if this game is going to be like that, that'd be awesome. So who's your dude
right now?
Yeah.
Right
Who did you? Let's do beginner step.
Okay.
Who did you go to first?
Okay. So
did you have a choice?
Yes and no.
Okay.
To get into the closed beta, I had to purchase a character.
Okay.
So in order to get closed beta...
And this is PS4?
This is PS4.
All right.
So I actually purchased 2 characters.
Okay.
I chose War Machine.
Okay.
And Spider-Man.
Okay.
I'm rocking Spider-Man right now. I'm probably going to switch to War Machine just because Spider-Man's getting a little too built up. I want to bring up another character just in case.
Keep it even.
In-game, I have bought Nova because Nova's one of my favorite characters. And what was the other character that I bought? Was it Iron Fist? It may have been Iron Fist.
You are a Iron Fist fan. Not the Netflix show as much as the actual comic, which is why you were kind of upset about the show.
Yeah, because he's a cool character.
Now,
he's literally not a... He's like a cool character. Like, I would want to hang out with Iron Fist.
Yeah. Now, in the game, is he Asian?
No. He's Danny Rand.
I'm not sure what to believe anymore. All right?
I hear you. It's confusing. It's not a simple, straightforward answer anymore.
I don't know, Eddie.
I don't know. Who are you?
Who do you think? So you said...
I don't know. Who am you? Who am I?
You're
Michael.
You're Kimball.
Kimball.
No, that's another day. Kimball is episode 10. Episode 10 will be Kimball's episode.
Get down. Michael, you should play Marvel Heroes.
Let me ask you this. You said you unlocked Nova and an Iron Fist.
Yeah.
You bought them.
No. I unlocked them in-game.
Oh, so that's what I mean. You said that you unlocked or you purchased them, like an in-game
You have to use in-game currency.
All right, so how do you get the in-game currency with it? And how easy was it to get? Because that's one of the things that really deters people.
It may came with the purchases that I made because I'm not exactly sure how I got it.
You were just that into it.
Yeah.
How much was the character?
One character I got a discount. So War Machine was a discount with my PlayStation subscription. That was, I'm going to say $13, maybe $13 or $14. Spider-Man wasn't that much more. It was $16.
Wow.
But if you want to get a group of characters, I think you can buy all the Avengers for like $40 or $50. I didn't think that was necessary just because you can unlock them in game. So
do you get just when you buy War Machine, do you get just War Machine, or is it War Machine with like items or upgrades or additional stuff?
I think it came with an experience boost, some in-game currency, and just one skin. I think it was the Civil War skin I got.
All right. That's good, because if you're paying like $13 for just a excuse me. If you're paying $13 for just a character, that seems
No, it gave you some value in there.
Who else could you have chosen from?
Guardians of the Galaxy. You could have gotten that pack, which was Star-Lord, Rocket, and Groot.
Mm-hmm. No Gamora?
No Gamora yet. The Avengers pack, so everybody in the Avengers. Trying to think who else.
Was there an X-Men pack?
Yes.
All right.
Cyclops, Beast, and I don't think they gave you Wolverine. Wolverine's expensive in the game.
Well, he's Wolverine.
Yeah. I don't like that.
I think I have to go with like a crappy character. Like I'd have to pick like Dazzler.
I don't think she's in the game. Kitty Pryde is, though.
Yeah, she's pretty bad too. I would want to go with Dazzler just for the nostalgia. I love Dazzler in the X-Men arcade game.
Yeah.
She was amazing.
She's the ripoff of Jubilee.
Which came first?
The Jubilee.
Where are you, Dan?
Which came first, the Jubilee or the Dazzler?
The Jubilee or the Dazzler? Which one came first?
I don't know, but Jubilee was so
Dazzler
much better.
Came first.
Probably.
Dazzler, I think, came first.
Yeah.
And they're like, you know what? This young girl is not young enough. We need to go even younger. And, you know what?
She needs a yellow coat.
She needs a yellow coat and some badass sunglasses.
We're like, that April O'Neil, she's got something going on. Mm-hmm. We need more yellow.
We need more yellow and some sick shades.
Those were some sick shades.
Yo, they were like badass.
Yeah.
Like Cyclops was like...
The only other people that rock those types of shades are like old people with cataracts.
Oh, totally. They were the same exact ones.
Yeah, except they were, was it red or pink?
They were old people with cataracts, or the common bad guy in Streets of Rage.
True.
The guy with the whatever multicolored mohawk. It depends on what palette swap you're on for there. And he'd just be like, yeah, I think his name was like Duck.
I liked how all of their names were like a variation of themselves. So it's like Ronald, Donald, and I don't have another Arnold, but
Gerald,
maybe a Gerald.
Ronald,
Gerald. Just turned the Forrest Gump version of Streets of Rage.
Well, they're all just palette swaps. It's whatever. So, is there an estimated time on when the game is like actually coming out? Or
I haven't looked that deep into it. But you know, if you throw down $13, you can get access to the game, and it's a lot of fun.
So this is closed beta. Is anything? Obviously, your purchase characters are going to stay there.
Yeah.
Do you know if anything else is going to go? I'm thinking maybe character progression, but that's it.
Again, they haven't really announced too much about it. I'm just having fun with it. I haven't seen too many major bugs. Like, I haven't seen too many lag issues. Yeah. I had a couple of character animation issues. Like, I would be running, and it would, like, freeze with my arms like that, like, in place.
We call that the Andromeda effect.
Yeah. Ooh. I had a couple of those.
Yeah.
I had a couple where I got stuck with the web shooters, and I would just...
And you just go like that?
Yeah, just fingers out, just running around.
It happens to every game. Like, you remember...
fingers out.
In Overwatch. Just always fingers out. That's why the field goal wasn't made.
Fingers out.
Fingers out. Instead, fingers were in. Finkel.
What can you tell me about Ray Finkel?
Finkel was Einhorn.
Einhorn is Finkel.
Fingers in. Wow, way inappropriate.
No.
Damn.
We went there.
That's a good movie, though.
I love that movie.
We should quit the podcast right now and go watch that movie.
I would in a second. But we can't. We have to keep going. We have to power through.
Yeah. Okay, real quick. Was Ace Ventura 2 a big disappointment for you?
No.
Or do you feel it kept the pace going?
I liked the blend of old jokes with new jokes.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
As long as it wasn't Ace Ventura Jr. That one ruined the series.
We didn't have 2, we would not have Chicago.
Did you just vibrate?
Yeah, a little bit.
You know, that's my fault. I didn't play the please mute your cell phones.
It is muted.
Well, it's vibrate.
Look, I'm putting it on the floor now. Ready?
Wow.
That sounds like
There's
a
a
break.
poop joke in there. Somewhere
out there. That's a Feifel song.
From American Tail.
Yeah.
Was American Tail Tail or Tale? I think it was Tail.
It was Tail.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's a mouse.
But back to Ace Ventura 2, which is much more important.
Guano.
We didn't
My
have
dad
the
made a
guanos.
lot of guano jokes as a kid after he loved Ace Ventura.
He did?
My dad loved Jim Carrey. He loved Jim Carrey. He loved In Living Color.
Oh, I loved In Living
He
Color.
loved The Fly Girls and Fire Marshal Bill.
Fire Marshal Bill was by far one of the funniest characters I've ever seen.
Awesome.
Because my dad was a fireman.
Yeah.
And he would watch it and he would crack up, and I always thought it was because he did those same things in the firehouse.
That's what real life is like.
Yeah, basically.
I want to be a fire marshal too, Dad.
Let me tell you something.
My dad would do that too. He would like put his like top lip up.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
What if he put his hand in,
So no.
in a bucket of nitric acid? No, that's not right.
No.
I don't know what it was. It doesn't.
It
was you.
That was not me. That was you.
Just blame you.
That was you.
It was an earthquake.
Sit on your hands.
It was an earthquake.
Sit on your hands.
That's disgusting, Mike.
Now, fingers in.
Fingers in.
Sit
on your hands. Fingers in.
Fingers in. Finkel. So going back to Marvel Super... No, it's not Marvel Superheroes.
It's Marvel Heroes
Marvel
Omega.
Heroes Omega.
Marvel
Superheroes was a wonderful game.
It was.
It was. That's another story about how the Super Nintendo game was a giant disappointment.
I would recommend it. If you were a fan of the older game, and you didn't play it on PC, great game to pick up. It really is.
Have you made any friends?
Have I made any friends?
Yeah.
We know the answer to that. It's no.
You made at least 3 friends in Overwatch. You have an Overwatch group from people you played with.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm getting popular.
I know. I mean, most of them are in high school, but that's fine.
It's
at least
fine.
we think they're in high school. They all mentioned homework.
Yes.
And bedtime.
And bedtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have to go to bed early because I have work in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, my mom is yelling at me.
That's code.
I have to wake
That's
up
code for my mom's yelling at me. Yeah, I got to wake up in the morning. Yeah, his mom's yelling at him.
Shut up, Brad!
You're a dick, Brad.
Goddamn Emily.
Goddamn, Emily is away.
So how many people can you play with Marvel?
I haven't explored that far because I haven't played with anybody. But I can... Let's save that for next time because I should be able to progress enough to get into a raid.
Like actual next time or...
Next time on Toy Rage. I still can't get into a raid. I have no friends. You can do it, Rock!
Look, again with the Rocky references. Your Rocky reference was way better last week, by the way.
Yeah, it was.
And it wasn't Rocky, it was Mick.
It was who? Mick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't want people to think that you're impersonating Rocky.
No, but Rocky was the movie.
I know. Rocky Rex is the movie.
Yes.
You know, our younger viewers.
Viewers?
Our younger listeners.
Viewers?
Viewers.
Where are these viewers?
Layla?
No, she is definitely younger.
Yeah. But I don't want another Skyforge happening.
We're not going to have another Skyforge. No
so
more
until
Skyforge.
next time, go download Marvel Heroes Omega Beta.
Omega.
Oh, that's a good.
That was
Marvel
good.
Heroes.
Omega.
There you go.
That was good.
Go download it. Go buy a cool character.
Yeah.
Start a petition about Dazzler, please.
And be my friend.
No, we're trying to make feasible requests out of everybody.
We want requests that will actually happen.
Yeah, requests that'll actually happen. So, on the topic of reboots,
Okay.
Heroes of the Storm 2.0
Okay.
released a couple days ago.
And I'm assuming you've tried it out.
Oh yeah,
And
I love it.
you love it. There's a W in there.
I love it. It's so much. Obviously, the gameplay hasn't changed at all.
Right.
There's no difference to gameplay.
Good.
It's just how you unlock things and things you get. And right now, during the re-release of it, you sign in, and before you were able to get gold.
Right.
And just gold. Like, that was your in-game currency that you're used to buy heroes, and that's really it. Heroes in like a master skin, and then some mounts you could buy with gold. Everything else you would have to go and like buy with actual money.
Yuck.
Now they have 3 different types of currency. They have gold, so that hasn't changed.
Right.
They have gems and shards.
Wow.
So, and they also added loot boxes.
Get out.
Yeah. So you go and you get loot boxes based off of your the brawls, different unlocks, things like that. Now you can get loot boxes. When you open up a loot box, there's 4 different items in it, and there's common, rare, epic, and legendary.
Okay.
For what you can get. There's also a couple different boxes. There's hero-specific loot boxes when you get certain levels with heroes now. There's also, I think, like rare and legendary and epic loot boxes too, but mostly it's just common. Common ones, you're guaranteed to, I think, get like a rare item or something. Epic, you're guaranteed to get an epic. Legendary, you're guaranteed to get a legendary. Wow, that was a deep breath.
Yeah.
I'm just so excited about this.
Well,
this is like you.
Yeah, I know.
I
Sit
know.
on your hands. Fingers in.
I am not having a hand problem right now. You're the hand problem person. That's anyway.
Fingers in.
Not fingers out.
Fingers in.
Fingers in, Finkel. Cuss you, Dan Marino. Did I get his name right?
Yiddish man is back.
Oh, Dan Marino with your fingers inside.
And
They
the
should have been-
casseroles.
And the fingers need to be outside the casserole. Dan, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Are you good now?
Yeah, I'm
We're
fine.
recording again.
I'm fine.
All right. The Yiddish man left.
Yiddish man
The
went.
Yiddish man left during the break.
Yeah. He had to go change his Depends diapers.
Yes, it depends.
So, Mike, I actually have a topic that we can talk about.
Is this after Here's the Storm?
Beyond video games.
Really?
Yeah.
Should we finish Here's the Storm first?
Absolutely. Finish it up.
But don't put a note on it.
Noted.
Noted. So yeah, you get loot boxes, and you open it up, you click each one just like Overwatch, whatever else. The thing is, depending on what type of loot box you have, you can pay a certain amount of gold to re-roll everything in there.
Oh, wow.
And
That's
you can
good.
re-roll up to 3 times. And like your regular loot chest, it's like 250, then 500, then 750. A legendary loot chest, I think it's like 1,000 gold.
Right.
So you can now use gold for even more stuff.
Oh, cool.
Inside the loot chest would be they added voice lines, sprays.
Okay.
If you take down a tower, there's banners that you would put automatically in there just to show, like, you know what, I got you.
Oh, it's
tower,
like
bro.
it's like the tea bag without the tea bag.
Yeah, like a screw you, something
Yeah.
like that.
I like that though.
They added a lot of announcers. So instead of whoever the board announcer is,
Okay.
you can have like a new announcer. So you can get announcers in there, skins, heroes, and everything else.
You know, it'd be awesome.
What?
A Torbjorn announcer voice.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome.
That'd be really, really
And
awesome.
all he would do would just be like pissed off and yell at you the entire
Yeah,
time.
he'd be drunk, pissed off, and like, "What the fuck is that play?"
The only thing better than that is having the pirate, just having the pirate be there all the time.
Yeah,
Like, if I can have pirate be my announcer all the time,
that would
done.
be pretty cool.
That'd be amazing. So you can get all that. When you get a duplicate of anything, you get shards, kind of like gold in Overwatch.
Got it.
And you can get shards as an item too.
Got it.
Shards you use if there's a cosmetic item or something you want. you can just use your shards to single unlock it.
Oh, cool.
So that helps out a lot too.
So what you're saying is the need to spend real money is no longer necessary to unlock the items in Heroes of the Storm 2.0.
It's a lot less necessary.
Excellent.
Like right now, there is zero need to ever spend real money on Heroes of the Storm because you can get to the best of my knowledge, you can get everything with in-game stuff.
With being a good player.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
With enough shards and everything else. You could buy loot boxes you buy with gems. So it's harder to just unlock certain things, like certain loot boxes. Or certain skins. Skins are tougher. But at the same time, skins aren't like the most needed thing, but they sell games.
Hey, you know what? It's a welcome change.
Yeah. And if you haven't played Heroes of the Storm, I know they're doing the cross promotion with Heroes of the Storm and Overwatch. Again, the Nexus Challenge. Even if you don't play Overwatch and you want to play, you were looking to play Heroes of the Storm, log in now. You get 1,100 gems, and they offer one of 4 bundles, and each bundle is 20 heroes fully unlocked, and they're not like garbage heroes. They're like really good prime heroes.
Nice.
And it's wonderful. But after you choose one, you lose access to the other bundles.
Got it.
But definitely do it now while it lasts.
So
log on.
So if you're new to Heroes of the Storm, now is a great time to get in.
Now is a phenomenal time.
Excellent.
The hero progression has changed. There's also no more, how I was level 40, there's no more player cap. Now I'm level like 150 or something.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. It's all based off of character level, and character levels, they're easier to level up. They don't have a limit either. It's just the more you keep playing as a hero, the more loot boxes and rewards you get.
Excellent.
That's it. So do it now. Even Dan, I told Dan to do that.
Still not going to happen.
He'll log in.
He'll click on a couple of menus, but he won't play.
Oh no! As long as he logs in and gets the stuff and does like one of the boxes,
right?
Or one of the packs. That's it.
Good.
Because other than that, he'll just like be like pissy about it.
He's pissy all the time, though.
Yeah. So what is this venturing even past video games?
Right. So we actually played a tabletop game this weekend.
We did?
Are you surprised?
Yeah.
So Mike, should I tell the story?
I mean,
so
I was there for
this
it.
weekend we had a dinner party.
We did.
We had a taco extravaganza at
A
my
taco
house.
/ pizza dinner party.
So I made tacos.
Yeah.
I made tons of tacos.
You never said the quantity.
Mike.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah.
I made tacos for everybody.
You made tacos like everybody on the block.
Right.
I didn't know this.
I said, Michael, here is the text, everybody. Michael, I am making tacos. Now, everybody else got the message like, oh, Andrew's cooking tacos.
Yeah.
Michael thought, it'd be good. I think I should pick up a buffalo chicken pizza.
Yeah.
Not necessary.
Just in case there wasn't...
necessary, Michael. You insulted me.
It depends on the amount of tacos and how much people were eating.
Were there enough
and
tacos?
I thought Dan was stopping by.
Michael, were there enough tacos?
There was more than enough.
Okay.
But you didn't...
I hope you learned your lesson.
I hope you learned your lesson.
I make enough food for everybody.
No, you have to relay that. I made a lot of tacos. You have to just give the amount. That's it.
No.
I made a lot of tacos.
No, you're so wrong in this. It's fine.
No.
It's fine. No, your exact words...
How many times...
This is what your exact words were. Your exact words, like... You didn't say it was a taco party.
You didn't say it was a taco party. You didn't say it was a taco party. Also meant that it would be a party about tacos and a whole taco making experience. This could have just been like, I made taco meat and some shells and some cheese and that's it. But you had a whole bunch of shit. There's a difference.
I made tacos. I wanted to impress your girlfriend.
You don't... Like, that'll impress her. She doesn't give a shit about that. She just gives a shit about your dog.
I know, that's true.
I even told you that.
I know.
Yeah.
I was just
I
hoping.
wanted to impress the girls because I figured if they showed that I could cook, that I would be a cool dude.
No, man, they just care about Layla.
I want to give your girlfriend
Food?
a good first impression of your friends.
You only need to have Layla.
I know that.
You could have answered the door in an undershirt just covered in coffee. And as long as Layla was there, who cares?
That is true.
When are we doing the calendar?
Let's not talk about the calendar right now. Let's talk about what we actually play this weekend, because I think it's actually a good game for people to get when you're meeting new people.
Yeah, and just to be honest, it wasn't much of a game.
No,
but that doesn't mean that it wasn't good.
I think we could have made it into a game if we changed some of the rules. Oh, anyway,
there are no rules.
So the game/conversation facilitator that we played was called Thinking and Drinking. Yeah. But I want to make a note. Drinking is not necessarily part of this game. The whole point of the game is it's like...
Why don't you just say what happened?
Okay.
Because the rules of the games is 2 sentences.
Yeah. There's a stack of cards with topics. Yeah. The first person takes a card, reads the card. It's a question. So one of the questions we had was, what's your favorite video game? And then everybody at the table would answer what their favorite video game is. And then once everybody answers, person on the left chooses a new card, new topic, so on and so forth. And it facilitates conversation. And honestly, I had a lot of fun with it.
And I don't think anyone noticed that there was a description of an alcoholic beverage on the card.
Actually, yes. Every single card had a microbrewery for beer. So you can actually learn about new beers while you're reading the card.
The problem is that they put it on the lower right corner, so if you pick up a card, your thumb is going to cover the whole thing. Right. Because I heard no one mention anything about the microbrewery, and I didn't notice until the third question I asked.
That's true. I knew it because I went through the cards and I liked it.
So what happened was this is the first time that my girlfriend and one of her friends were meeting 4 of my friends. Right. So that's why this game. It was
a game.
You can't see my air quotes on the podcasts like this.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't see this.
Your fingers aren't causing enough air pressure. That's weird. Oh.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, I'll stop.
But I honestly thought for meeting new people, it facilitated great conversation without confrontation.
It did.
And I feel like a lot of people get into that sort of situation when you have gaming groups. Like you always invite new people. You have different people joining in for a game. Yeah. And you don't necessarily know everybody. Playing a round of that sort of is like a forced icebreaker. And I really enjoyed it. I liked the facilitating of conversation. We discussed answers. We had a lot of laughs. Yeah. And
you had another crisis.
What crisis?
What's your favorite video game?
Oh,
Andrew?
dude,
Andrew was in the kitchen, and he every 2 minutes he would go, "Oh, what about this? Oh, I can't. Can I do an honorable mention? Can I do a top 10 list?"
Yes.
He was having a fucking breakdown
because there's so many games to choose from. And I have a lot of favorite games. Yeah. But I do stick by my answer for the favorite game though. The first game that I picked.
Night Trap.
How'd you know?
Which, by the way, they're re-releasing in a few months.
Well, I don't care. Because my favorite game was Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Which is phenomenal.
It's a phenomenal game.
It is.
Honestly, if anybody has not tried this game, you can get it for anything now.
Pretty much. There's no system. I think there's no system it's not available for.
You can get it on everything. Your Xbox, your PlayStation, your computer, every gaming mode.
Your Fitbit, probably.
You play it on your Fitbit.
Etch-a-Sketch. Who knows?
I can't do it fast enough. I can't get to the next. It's loading. Harder, Rock. It's loading.
That's what the Rocky references.
It's Rocky all night long. But
all Rocky all the time.
Going back to Thinking and Drinking, I honestly recommend it to any group of people, and it's not even necessary for a gaming group. It's just a great, you have your friends over, you want to, get to know them a little bit better. Try the game out. It's a lot of fun. You never know what's going to come out of people's mouths. I sure embarrassed myself plenty.
No, it definitely opened up a lot of things, because one of the games that a lot of people like to go to, which I despise, is Cards Against Humanity. I think it's a garbage game. I really do.
I accept your review of Cards Against Humanity.
That's my review, folks. 2 sentences.
It is. What are you going to say beyond it's garbage? You obviously don't like any of the mechanics.
Just defend it, because Cards Against Humanity, I know that, the people who run the game, they're not really bad people.
Right.
They do a lot of, fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think the people are just when a couple of years ago, when they're yeah, $5 and you get bullshit, and people are just oh, you get some bullshit card. No, they literally sent you
bullshit.
Bull's poop.
It was awesome.
Yeah. And people are just I don't get it. What is the point of this? And then last year where it's just oh, $5 and you get nothing.
And they got nothing.
And then you got nothing.
Hey,
so all that stuff.
Got to raise capital somehow.
Yeah, if you're dumb enough to do that, or buy mud-covered jeans from Nordstrom.
That's the most ridiculous article.
Where there's several types of them. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Reebok came out with a sweat-covered shirt.
Excellent. Pre-sweat shirt.
Yeah. And it was just made for a direct insult to Nordstrom.
Wow.
That's it. It wasn't an actual thing. It's just our employees wore the shirt, they sweated in it, and you can buy it now. So you can have
disgusting.
You can have that workout look without working out. But with Cards Against Humanity, the reason why I don't really think it's that great of a game is because, well, aside from being opinion based on everything, people's humor are so different.
Yes.
There was I had some people over when you all played it, and I excused myself to clean up.
Right.
And my sister was playing, and then apparently you guys came up with a card, and my sister didn't really think it was funny. It was kind of weird. That my sister thought something was funny, and no one else really thought it was funny.
Right.
I talked to my cousin about it at work the next day, about what my sister goes, that's hilarious. And then what you guys did, he goes, that's kind of stupid. But it's just
right.
You can get a really bad taste for people when you're playing that game.
I think so.
Why do they think this is funny? And just the fact that, it's Cards Against Humanity, everybody loves this game, with some douchey hipster type of feeling that you have.
Right.
No, that's just going to put bad environment to everything. Meanwhile, where Thinking and Drinking is, there's no humor in it really. There's no tone. It's not an opinion. It's just take a card, ask a question, everybody answers it, and some of the questions are fun.
And here's some stories.
Yeah,
that's what I like. I like
longer than
stories.
Other stories.
Yeah, there's a few long stories. Interesting, but long.
Yeah, interesting. I like the push. Random on your phone's music. I was really worried.
Yeah,
that was one of the scariest questions.
Let's clarify this. So there was a card in Thinking and Drinking where you draw it and it says press shuffle on your phone's musical playlist and press play. So it's going to play a random song on your phone.
Yeah,
and we were lucky. We didn't have too many embarrassing songs.
Do you want to do it now?
Hold on. Let me get my phone from the floor.
Okay.
All right, I'm back.
All right. Let me go to all my songs again, because I'm out of the playlist. All right. Music library. Okay.
All right. How are we sorting it by artists or songs?
Songs.
Okay. No, that's. Ready? I'm pressing a couple of times.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Shit. I think we can't play that much longer because of copyright.
Yeah.
But the song that came up on mine was Stephen Marley, Fed Up, from the Mind Control album.
Oh.
So a little reggae.
Here's mine. That's Build Me Up Buttercup by Say Ferris.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
So it's interesting because you go around the table and everyone's like, "Oh shit, what's gonna come up?"
Is my Britney Spears song gonna come on or not? Kind of like, oh god, it was. I forgot what car commercial it was for, but they were introducing voice controlled radio.
Oh yeah,
and there's this dude just like driving a car with his friend. He's like trying to impress him, like, play this, like play. I don't know, play Stevie Nicks. I don't know, whatever, just like rock music. And the other guy's just like, play Michael Bolton. And then Michael Bolton starts to play, and the guy goes, play Korn.
play Korn. I remember that commercial. That's a good one.
I had no idea what it was for. Hi, Layla.
I think it was for the...
Who knows? They're all the same.
Yeah, I think it was a Ford commercial.
I think so.
For their voice recognition.
It was
anyway,
stuff.
But people look up Thinking and Drinking. Yeah. I highly recommend it.
I do too.
It's a good thing to have around the house.
Yeah. It's definitely something, if you're going to be the host of a lot of parties, if you're that person or you know that person, get it for them.
Yeah.
Keep it at their place. I think even if you're friends with people for like, a long time, there were things that of the group of 6 people, 4 of us have been friends for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And we were still learning things about each other. It was still fun.
Yeah.
It definitely was.
And we didn't even get through a deck. And that's the crazy part. There were 6 decks in a box.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of questions.
I don't even know
it's
what
not
the
going to get
difference of
stale.
color.
It's not going to get stale quickly.
Is there a difference in the color, or it's just different colors?
They were different color sleeves. I don't know if they're different cards, but I would guess they're different.
Yeah. I mean, they're different cards. I didn't know if there was like a different like topic or like genre.
No, there was no genres.
Like, this is more about circus.
No.
Why would there be a deck of cards about a circus?
I don't know that much about circuses. I don't have that many circus experiences.
No.
What's your last circus experience?
Oh, I don't even remember.
I'm going to say a Cirque du Soleil. Oh no, I was in France and I saw a circus in France. They do circuses a lot differently over there. They're really weird. They're very deep.
Yeah.
They have like a story going on. And then they do fantastical things. I brought back fantastical. It was fantastical.
It doesn't make sense in this context, though.
No.
Based off of the previous definition.
True.
It sounds like you're just trying to use an SAT word for the sake of it.
I don't even know if it's a word.
It is now. Copyright. What else? Oh,
Mike, what did you get in the mail?
Okay, so we didn't play this game yet.
No.
But it's been an arduous adventure.
Trials and tribulation.
I used arduous today. I was typing something out, and I actually spelled arduous correctly on my first shot.
Do you want a round of applause? Insert round of applause
for Michael. Yay! Good. Okay, cool. I feel better about myself.
That was a golf clap.
Yeah. But this was hi Layla. This was a very arduous adventure, and it really hurts the whole Kickstarter thing when it comes to a lot of stuff, because a lot of people Kickstarter isn't a sure bet when it comes to a lot of things.
Yep.
You're having your own personal issues with it.
I just don't know if I'm getting my shit.
Yeah, it's a mystery.
Ever.
Yeah, it's a mystery. I have a very high success rate with it. And I got this, but I didn't get everything. And it's from a company I love. So the game is Masmora Dungeons of Arcadia. And Arcadia Quest is one of my most favorite board games. It is a beautiful board game. The rules are so easy to understand. The experience is a lot of fun. It's so balanced, except for Sonia. Because she's just broken this shit. She's ridiculous. But we
talked about Arcadia Quest. I think it was episode 2.
Or 9, whatever.
Yeah.
It might have been in the future.
But you can always go back and listen to that.
Go back and listen to it on our app. Give us a like. Please. Leave it on repeat.
Please.
I need to get sponsors. So, and one of those sponsors will probably not be Cool Mini or Not after this. So, Cool Mini or Not, I backed Zombicide. I backed Original Arcadia Quest. And with Cool Mini or Not, they were so good with how they ran the campaign. And typically, one of the things is after you do a Kickstarter, they do a survey, then like Pledge Manager through like a backer kit.
Good idea. That sounded like you screwed something into the floor. It sounded like a nail gun.
I feel like it could have shot nails. Oh man!
Or did you shoot something else?
The fingers are not out.
The fingers are out.
They are out. Okay, so going back. That was a scary noise. So Massmora Dungeons of Arcadia, they had a Kickstarter a while ago, and I got my Massmora finally today.
Right.
They had, and it's not uncommon to have issues with printing or shipping from China. China has a lot of issues, and
was that a general statement?
it is no around with
China,
no, not political.
China?
Not political. We're talking strictly about toys, shipping, and export when it comes to all this kind of stuff.
Do you want to go deeper into, China? China has a lot of problems.
China, you done fucked up. At least you got the pencils going on for you. Damn. No, but seriously, China, your pencils are A-okay. But not the baby toys with the lead.
No,
not so much.
No, we gotta get those off the market.
Yeah,
those on the assembly line, no good.
No.
Good.
Asbestos Barbie is not my favorite. Needless to say. That being said, I don't know if there was a Barbie with or without asbestos.
Yes, that's not. That's fake news by Michael Giangrasso.
Fake news by Andrew Delaney.
Fake news by Michael Giangrasso.
Omega.
Omega. That was
Omega.
That was Hobble's Omega.
That was that doesn't sound like Hoggle.
Hoggle.
Hoggle is
Bluto. What's his name?
Pluto.
No, not Pluto. The guy from Labyrinth.
Yeah, the giant monster, Pluto.
It was Pluto?
Yeah.
Oh. Bluto.
Pluto hungry.
Pluto. Hodo.
No. You know what? Okay. Dan Report. I thought it's Pluto. No, Ludo. We're going to edit all this stuff out.
Samsonite.
Well, you
I was way off.
Another Jim Carrey reference.
Ba-dum-bow.
Crazy. But no, shipping and import exports, they definitely do have some problems. And that's normal. If you're ever doing like a Kickstarter board game and the shipping's in China, if it's whatever month it says, put like 3 or 4 months on top of that. Expect some bullshit happening. So in February, I go and I get an email.
Of 16, that is.
No, 17. This past February. This past February, I get an email saying that everything is shipped. And if you haven't gotten yours or haven't gotten a tracking number, email them. And I didn't get anything. So I'm really suspicious. I go and I email them with everything. I go and I reconfirm all my stuff again. My shipping information, whatever else. So sad.
It's you would think from Cool Mini that they should have had this on lock.
Yeah,
that's the thing. It's not like a new gaming company.
No, if it was like Layla and Company, then maybe you'll get it late. There'll be some pieces of fur in there, and it probably won't be the best quality. But Cool Mini or Not is. That definitely over the past several years have grown in reputation and standards. They've been doing great.
Right.
And this was just so far down on what it is expected from them.
Right.
So I did the survey a long time ago, after it was released, I think in like 2015 or 2016, I forgot. And I got an email saying that they charged my credit card after the pledge. So they took my money, they did the survey, and shipping was supposed to be done separately.
Right.
And a lot of times, like with updates, I mean, I know you're supposed to go and like read everything, but a lot of the updates are just like, here's this sculpt, here's this, and like I trust the company. I don't really need updates, and I've done Kickstarters before, and if there's anything that I really need to do, I'll get an email that won't say Kickstarter, it'll be like from them.
Right.
And I did the survey, and for some reason, like nothing got confirmed. I got Massmore finally today after several emails back and forth with them. How they said, "Oh no, it'll be delivered in April," and then they had to move warehouses. Which, if you're telling me that it's going to be shipped in April, and you're moving warehouses, that should be something that you know, and you should be able to say something like, "Oh, by the way, we're moving warehouses next month." No, you should know, saying, we're moving we're moving next month. We don't know exactly when they're going to go out, but it should be before June. Like, that would be better. Don't tell me it's going to come out in a month, because it said you'll get it before May. But you get it before April, and April was like almost over. So I had like no idea what was going on. And then today I was going through everything. I got the game, missing a bunch of stuff. Went on the pledge manager for it, saw the amount that I ordered. So let's just say I pledged $200 to it. And the cost of the game, the pledge was $100, and I wanted to get $100 of extra stuff. It said $200, then it said $100 for the pledge, $15 for shipping, and then negative $85. So it looks like I have either a credit of $85 or they returned $85 to me. Now, I never got any money sent back to me, and it looks like they just kept my money right now. And I found all this out after 5 p.m., so I had to email them. I'm going to call them tomorrow. But the email that they sent out, the follow-up to the survey, and Andrew read this, there's no indication that this is something that you need to do. You don't need to click on these. If you're paranoid, yeah. Should you double check? Yeah. But it said, here you can go and you can update your information. I'm like, I don't need to update my shipping information. I still live at the same place. You can add stuff. I already added everything. You can pay more money. I don't need to pay more money because you took all my money for everything, and it mathed out. It mathed out pretty good. But nowhere did it say, you need to do this at all. That might have fucked it up. It might have. But going on the comments, there are so many other people who had this problem where they say, I did Kickstarters in the past with Cool Mini or not. You guys have been great. I don't know what the hell happened. You guys like fucked up like really hard. People were just pissed off about everything. And it really seems like it's just these two games. I don't know about Zombicide Season 3 or 4, whatever the one before that was. I didn't back or really look into that. But this was just like, you fucked up. Like hard.
And this has been Semi-Angry Rants While Losing a Sponsor by Michael Giangrasso.
Well, hopefully they'll fix this because Bloodborne was good.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Bloodborne was good. And Massmore, reading through the instructions and everything, we're hopefully going to play tomorrow. My feelings towards the game won't be affected by the bullshit experience that I had with the company.
Sure.
It won't. No, I'm good at separating that.
I'll keep you under control.
I will be upset when I want to do more with the game, but I can't because y'all fucked up and you didn't send me my extra stuff. So we'll see. Like in the email I wrote, I'm like, look, I might have fucked up. I'm not going to put 100% blame on you. I'm not one of those customers. I'm not one of those people. I understand in all this stuff that I probably made a mistake. And I said the wording of this email really didn't make it seem necessary that I had to go or do anything, nor did I get anything else. So it was, their fault on bad vocabulary and communication. I should have paid more attention to so much other stuff too. But just in the end, it's just, you have like, between this and Arcadia Quest Inferno, same problem. They have like $150 of money of mine that's just unaccounted for. So I want my stuff. Is that it? That's why.
You okay, buddy?
That's why for Rising Sun.
Do you want a cookie?
Oh God, I want like 5 cookies.
I have Milan. No, I don't have any Milanos. I know.
Get out of my house.
This is my house.
Shit. Foiled again.
Damn you.
Damn you, Dan Marino. Always get me. But in the near future, hopefully tomorrow. Are you free tomorrow? You don't have a life. You're always free.
Are we talking about schedules on the podcast?
Yeah. Yeah, you're free tomorrow.
Sure.
You don't have a life, and I don't really have a life either. Speaking of which, please take the time to email Layla at toyrage.com.
Yeah, so we should actually put this out there.
First,
So
is there any other topics we have to talk about? We're at 56 minutes.
I think we're good. I think we have some wrap up here.
All right, good. We got plenty to wrap up.
Yeah. So everybody, we actually added a question email.
Yes.
For the podcast.
We
and
did.
It's really cool. So everybody, if you have any questions or comments for the podcast and you want to send us an email, please send your emails to Layla at toyrage.com.
Now, how do you spell Layla?
Layla, like the Clapton song.
Okay.
So if you send an email to Layla, you'll get a little pleasant surprise, too, when
Yes,
you send
you will.
the email. And yes, we do read those emails, and we'll address them on the podcast.
Yeah.
So please, if you have any comments, please send them. We would like to hear from you out there.
I noticed that somebody asked about their boyfriend. They're having boyfriend or girlfriend trouble. One of the emails I got to Layla.
Yeah, did you get
at
that one?
Yeah, I got the boyfriend email. Was it your boyfriend or your girlfriend that you were having a problem with?
I don't know.
I mean, what the person who sent the email that totally
It was a
wasn't
test.
you.
It was a test. I
was a test.
I was making sure you were reading the emails.
Oh, I read it. I read it. All right.
So yes, everybody. So that's our official email for the podcast. It's Layla at toyrage.com.
That's our official email for everything.
Yeah.
Everything. You need anything, you come right to Layla at toyrage.com. Can I get it in an announcer voice?
From me?
Yeah, can I get like a movie announcer? Can you do movie announcer?
I don't know. Today. Emailed us today at Layla. No, that's not good, right? Okay, here we go. Let's start over. Boop. Email us today at Layla at toyrage.com. That's Layla at toyrage.com.
That was like a movie radio top 40 announcer.
That was pretty good, though.
It was. I'm sure the girls in Michigan would love that. To all our viewers in Michigan. Hey.
See you later.
See you later. Do you think she'll listen?
Probably not.
Okay, cool.
No one listens.
No, except for your stalker.
Yeah, I have a stalk. Everybody, I have a celebrity stalker.
Yeah.
And well, the person's not a celebrity. I'm the celebrity. And
we use that term loosely.
It's very loose.
Very.
I'm not even D level. I'm probably around H or I.
The fingers go in and easily come out. It's so loose of a term.
But I did have a stalker for a little bit.
Yeah.
They got my information.
Kind of jealous. I don't have a stalker.
I don't know if you really want a stalker.
No.
But yeah, I had some random texts come through.
Yeah.
It was kind of interesting.
Yeah, so if that's going to be you, please, you can start stalking Andrew at Layla at toyrage.com.
Thank you.
Please go send any information or any questions you have about Andrew to Layla.
It was flattering. It was a little flattering.
I'm a little jealous.
You shouldn't be.
I'm a little jealous.
I mean,
I know I shouldn't be, but I just want to be cool one day.
I don't know. I don't know what the recipe for that is.
I liked the text when she said, we went to the school and then it wasn't like high school or anything. It was just the name of the town.
Yeah. Yeah. And she spelled the town wrong.
Yeah. It was like, oh, we went to school in Now York.
It was great. It was great. Where did we meet?
It's like you're not even trying.
No.
And you're way too hot to talk to me.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's when I knew there was a problem.
Yeah.
I was like,
Gee,
you're way too hot for me. I know my level.
I know.
Do you know what you mean? Like, you know what what fish you can catch.
Like either you're
you know
a girl,
how big your net is.
I know, and you're either way too hot for me or you never deleted my phone number after Backpage.com. One of the two. And I don't know what one, but either way, nah, son. No way.
No, because that was good.
Yeah.
That was you.
What was me?
Yeah, whatever. But I can say that I don't consider myself a very good-looking man.
Although your hair today is lovely.
It was a fantastic hair day.
Yeah.
But I don't consider myself that good-looking of a man. So I knew that I went above and beyond my
We'll put that on Twitter.
That's the Twitter?
That's the Twitter announcement that we're recording. A picture of your hair.
Thanks. Was it just the hair?
No.
Oh, it's my whole face?
Well, your face is being covered by this amazing mic shield that we got from Guitar Center at some point.
Guitar Center doesn't have... We had a beef with Micro Center and their inventory system.
Yeah.
We have a similar beef with Guitar Center, whereas they don't like to update their inventory.
No. The problem was the first day we had people who didn't care about their job.
Yes.
And the last time we went, I had people that cared too much about their job.
They need to go right in the middle.
Yeah. Like it's just...
I had to send a verification email, and I think he asked for a blood sample, and I said, you're going a little too far there.
And after some conversation, that guy knew me from when I worked at GameStop. Yeah.
So he knew who
he
you were.
He knew me. And the crazy thing is, like, I was showing the email. It's just like, but it's just like a forwarded email. It's like, nah, son, from Guitar Center. It's not like forwarded from Layla at toyrage.com.
That's what you said. Nah, son.
Nah, son. Nah,
son. You're not my real dad.
Really, again with this.
Jesus
was adopted too.
No.
I know.
Not really. He knew who his dad was and his mom. Sorry, Mike. End of podcast.
I should end it right there.
That's the end.
It would be like
just right in the middle.
That would be like the original ending of Dodgeball. Do you remember what the original ending was going to be?
It just
in Dodgeball.
It just stops, right?
What was Ben Stiller's character's name?
The guy from Globo Gym.
Yeah, Globo Gym guy. He faulted at the end.
Right.
Like he threw the ball, he knocked out LaFleur, and it turns out it was like fault. In the original ending, he didn't fault. LaFleur just lost, and the movie ended.
That's so
and
good.
Everybody who made it's like, oh my, like this is great, this is perfect. It's just this team from nowhere that goes all the way up, and in the end they just get screwed and they lose, and nothing happens. But for some reason, it didn't test well.
I wonder why.
It didn't test, so they changed it. But the original ending was just like, you lose. That's it.
That's how we're going
that's life.
That's life.
Yeah, you're always going to get beat by the guy with more money.
Yeah, always.
Yeah. And Michelle.
Laser. Blazer.
Laser, taser, blazer, crazy, whatever.
And Michelle.
All right. Well, today's been a very exciting day.
Yeah.
We had fluid topics. They were in depth. We were way better than Skyfall. Sorry, Skyforge.
I'll try and reinvigorate Skyforge.
No, you won't.
No.
Now you're just lying to everybody.
Yes.
And that's wrong.
They don't know.
They do now. You just said it. And no one believes you.
No, I'm just a liar. Big fat liar. Thanks for listening, everybody. Please rate, like, and subscribe on either iTunes or Google Store. Mm-hmm. Download the app on Android and iOS, which is just Toy Rage.
Yep.
And you can follow us on Facebook, on Twitter at Toy Rage, and Instagram Toy Rage Reviews. And I also believe there's a holiday this weekend. Do you want to talk about the holiday?
You know, I just talked about something.
Is it this weekend or next weekend?
According to our karate master, it's this Saturday.
It's this Saturday, right?
And he wants to celebrate.
So if you guys can hear before Saturday, I want to wish everybody a happy International Tabletop Game Day. If you don't know about this is the day in the year where internationally everybody sits down with their friends and plays some tabletop games. I like to shout out to a friend of mine. We like to call it Jeffmas.
Yeah.
Because he's a big tabletop gamer, and this is his Christmas. So, happy Jeffmas.
Happy Jeffmas, everybody.
And I think that's it, Mike.
That's it.
You want to wrap it up?
Happy Jeffmas to you.
Happy Jeffmas, Mike.
Thank you for listening. We'll be back next week, episode 8, with more Marvel Heroes.
Yes.
Omega.
Oh my
God. Okay, we'll try it again. With more Marvel Heroes.
Omega.
All right. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye, guys.